Hello everybody, it is Reaper Games, and this situation has gotten worse. I was planning on posting my regular content today, but this video should be made. If you're confused on what I'm talking about, I'm talking specifically about this video. If you want to check it out for the full context, the link for this video will be down below. For a quick recap, here's what happened. A streamer went up against a very entitled Feng who gave up after getting hit while trying to get a pallet stun. The streamer went on to be overly exaggerated and decided to hit on Hook multiple times. From what I've seen, some of you have said that she's playing it up for the stream, and honestly, I can see that. I do that all the time, and I've gotten people thinking I'm actually screaming because I'm seething with rage over a video game.
My main problem, and I might sound like a boomer, but my main fucking problem is if you ask me any sauce, if you ask the question, any sauce, and I say fucking honey mustard or ketchup or whatever the hell it may be, you better be giving me the sauce, because literally every time I get asked, would you like any sauce with that? And I tell them that I do, they don't fucking give it to me. So why would you ask? You had Dead Hard, but you wasted it. Come on. What the actual fuck?
I get being frustrated at mistakes made, but when a grown man starts yelling and hitting the table, etc., it really is time to just walk away for a little while. I know I have to do that at times, as I refuse to allow a game make me get that angry or competitive.
The streamer didn't go into endgame chat, as far as I know, to talk trash. They kept their energy in-game and only in-game. The survivor later decided to make 2 videos openly bashing said streamer and also tried to somewhat cancel them, all for hitting on Hook. Them and their comments were filled with, "This person is disgusting, I don't like her looks, I don't like her laugh," etc. Also, I'd like to add that she cut out the part where she gave up way before she got hit on Hook and said the reason she was getting targeted was because she got a pallet stun, which is far from the truth. After this, I decided to make a video because I'm honestly tired of seeing people recently overreact and ruin DBD, saying everything is toxic or should be a bannable offense. If you think I'm over-exaggerating, here's a clip of mine from around a year ago of a guy reporting me and his team for dying.
He reported me?
No, he was like, what the fuck? No.
Oh, he reported his teammates. All of them. He reported everybody! Oh my god. That's worse than what I originally thought.
I got some pushback in some comments saying that they didn't like her laugh, and honestly, I don't think that's a major issue. In my opinion, just like in-game, keep it to yourself and don't make it personal. You don't have to agree or like everything, but at the end of the day, don't be rude. That was my main point of the video, as well as thinking it was hypocritical that the Fang got super offended and tried to effectively cancel the streamer, but open the floor to their followers and others to bully them. Well, I have some more important information to the story, which proves my point even more. The streamer in question, Vicky, decided to make a follow-up video, and we're all gonna react to it. Alright, let's get reacted.
In-game banner is not serious.
Yes, I agree.
Unfortunately, somebody that I faced 5 days ago, roughly now, I've lost track of time, has taken something I did in the game and something I was saying in my stream.
This is all in-game, might I add. In-game. To my knowledge, Vicky hasn't done or said anything outside of the game. They didn't talk trash or anything outside of the game. This is all in-game. I know I sound like a broken record, but this is all in-game.
Literally and seriously, Dead by Daylight is not reality.
And I will forever say that. Dead by Daylight is just a game, so let's treat it like one.
It is okay to not like how somebody plays against you in Dead by Daylight. It is okay if you don't like to be hit on Hook, but it is your responsibility to not take it personal. It is a video game.
Exactly.
This is not personal unless I would have actually made it personal.
Of course.
If I actually knew this person.
And that's what I've been saying from the start. I mean, way before the situation even happened, The problem comes in when everything's said and done and you make it personal. I feel like people forget that survivors and killers both have the ability to talk shit to themselves. Because I guarantee you, when I hit on hook or tunnel or slug, the people who don't even go at the end of the game to talk shit are probably thinking to themselves, wow, this guy's a fucking asshole. And you know what? That's fine. They can think that. But at least some of those people didn't go at the end of the game to tell me how much of an asshole I was. Because at that point, you're making it personal.
And slapped them on hook because I thought that they were, let's just use this as an example, fat.
And to me, that goes past saltiness. Like if you're shaming race, religion, people's weight, how they look, their height, their laugh, whatever, when you make it very personal, that goes beyond salt, in my opinion. That's when I think it gets toxic. I'm not even going to do air quotes because that is toxic.
Actually, left a nasty comment replying back to one of my friends that replied to their video with a nice comment about me. They told them to go on Ozempic.
Oh, hold on, I didn't even see that. What the fuck? See, that's what I was saying in the last video. The problem isn't so much people not liking Vicky. The problem is when the creator of this made it personal and is insulting people that disagree with her. Legit egging this on, and again, like I said, effectively trying to cancel Vicky. Okay, so this is from, I guess, her friend. Imagine hating on one of the kindest and most genuine streamers in the community and thinking you're cute for it, LOL. Next caller. Honestly, this one isn't terrible. I mean, it is like the last of it. The last little bit, the thinking you're cute, is a little passive aggressive, but not terrible. Also, just like me, I open up the floor to negative opinions about me or my video or whatever. So yeah.
It has themselves in their profile picture.
Okay, and then the Feng said, and I'll do it again. The next caller is Ozempic. Better answer. Oh my god, dude. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's like you can't. This is the double standard. This right here. I don't know how some of you just don't get it. This is the double standard right here. Proof. This person got offended because they got hit on hook, but they're in their comments telling people to go on Ozempic. Fuck is wrong? Wait, how do you not see this? How do you not see this? Fuck. Oh my god. Okay.
If you're unable to read this, you can zoom in on TikTok. And there you go. They throw a personal insult about this commenter's appearance. They told him to go on Ozempic.
Again, I'd like to reiterate, over hitting on hook. This is what started it.
So this is a personal attack. My content does not make it personal. This video creator has made things personal. It is okay to dislike being hit over a pallet and wanting to go to the next game. I don't mind if this person took it way better and went into my stream after to say, oh, Vicky, I'm so sorry, I had to leave that match. I just couldn't handle either being hit on hook or being hit over a pallet. I'd be like, oh yeah, no worries, all good.
And it's funny because she's kind of better than me, because if I have someone bitching in my comments, I mean, she framed it in a way that's better, but usually when I get people in my stream that are like, oh, you're trash, or oh wow, you tunneled, I'm like, I'm so over it at this point, you know, because they came into my domain and they're like, wow, you tunneled, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, I don't know, I feel like I take it a little bit worse than her. I'm not like, oh, fuck you. It's like I'm getting sick and tired of hearing it. So I feel like I'm getting less empathetic to these people that just bitch and moan in my comments and in my Twitch stream. But I'm never like, wow, you're fat. Like, you know, like I'm not like that. But yeah, I feel like I'm less empathetic.
Because it's not serious. So me chanting, get fucked, get fucked, get fucked, after a survivor gets hit over a pallet and visibly quits the game is awful, and me doing my hitting on hook to rub it in is awful, and me going back being excited and happy that they're leaving the game because they're salty is awful. But this person only allowing hate comments.
Again, the double standard. We have gotten so soft in this game that you're not allowed to physically do anything as killer and survivor. Both sides are just always at it. And it's like, let people play the game how they want. Like, if you get offended by that, this game isn't for you. I've said it before, but this game is about literal killers, the worst killers imaginable in fiction, and you're mad because you got fucking slapped while you're on a meat hook. What?
Only allowing hate comments of me about my appearance, my laugh, all these commenters making it personal too, is not as bad as me keeping it in a video game. This person publicly stated in their...
So let's see, what is it doing? See, like, damn, and they even hearted it. They even, like, like that comment. At first, I wasn't responding to people dissing her laugh or looks, but the way she came at me in my comments after I posted this, I could care less now. She's a mean girl for real. I'd like to see that because from what I've seen, she immediately deleted Vicky's comment. I highly doubt she came in and she was like, oh, you know, fuck you, you know, whatever. So yeah, just by the actions of this person, I truly don't believe that Vicky came in and was like, hey, you're a piece of shit asshole, fuck you, you're fat, you're this, you're that. No, I'm just not buying it. I'm not buying it because if her comment was so fucking mean, you would have plastered it like all the other comments that are, you know, defending you, I guess, calling Vicky a nasty, disgusting person and calling them literal it. You know, so I'm just not buying it. I'm not buying the, well, she came at me first and now I'm retaliating. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Especially just the actions of everything that you've done prior. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
This person publicly stated in their comment section in the replies that they do not care that people go for my appearance.
And like I've said earlier, I mean, like, I don't have a huge problem with people just, I mean, it's the internet. People are going to be shitty. You know, I would, in a perfect world, I would hope that people stop being shitty. My problem with this whole situation with those comments is her enabling it, you know, which doesn't make sense to me because you're enabling these awful comments, but you're expecting Vicky to just be on her hands and knees going, please, please forgive me for hitting on Hook, you know? Like, you're framing Vicky as the literal devil in this and the worst piece of shit ever because you got hit on Hook. That's literally it. And that's where my problem comes in. Not necessarily people being rude because that happens, but when you're enabling it while you are the person trying to act like the victim. And that's what I do not respect at all. I don't like that. When you play the victim because you felt a certain way in a video game, saying that this person, this streamer is the worst person in the world, but you do a 180 and you're like, ah, no, fuck this person. Your friends need to go on Ozempic and I hate your laugh, I hate your personality. You know, it's like, it doesn't add up.
And then I just showed that this person made a fat phobic comment. Obviously, they have taken it to a serious personal level, and well, what did I do, you know? This person joined my Discord server to message my moderator to apologize about the comments getting out of hand. And they feel sorry that, oh, you know, that I let these mean comments. And then they said that they disable the comments, but they wouldn't remove the videos.
See, that doesn't really make sense to me, because that is genuinely, that's a good step in the right direction, right? But if you're keeping the videos up, it's still pretty much, to me, it kind of looks like a call to action, because she had two videos. One was basically saying how Vicky is an awful person for hitting on Hook, and she doesn't like that, and that's like disgusting behavior. And then the second one is pretty much riling more people up, whether you have comments on or not. You're riling people up saying like, well, this DVD streamer did this, so where's the energy for Vicky? Because she was just as bad, you know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta take that extra step. I won't lie, I do respect that you actually owned up and apologized, but I feel like it's kind of moot at this point. I feel like it kind of doesn't mean anything if you just keep everything up. I mean, at least they took that extra step, so honestly, kudos to the Feng for that. I will give you that. And I'm trying to be unbiased as possible, but you know, it's just, this all started from hitting on Hook again.
I woke up and the comments are re-enabled again.
See, that literally just proves my point. It's like, for nothing. This apology is like a bunch of hot air, because it's like, You kept the videos up and then you re-enabled the comments to bash Vicky. You can't say sorry, but keep on doing the shitty action, right?
I urge you guys to please do not interact with this video. They have their comments section on approve only so that they can make sure that no kind comments about me and comments sticking up for me and calling them out, saying that they are taking the game far too serious on a personal level. They're making sure that those are not posted. They're only making sure that hateful comments are posted of me.
So again, all the apology is just a bunch of hot air. It doesn't mean anything. If they're leaving their comments up and the videos up, and they have approved comments only that are nasty against Vicky, there's really no apology. What are you apologizing for? Do you even know? Are you even apologizing?
And I urge you to please block me if you do not like my content. I do
Same.
not care if you do not like me or my content. I am not hurt by that. Everyone has their own personal preferences in streamers that they want to watch, either if they're wholesome and they don't partake in in-game banner, or if they're like me where I'm comfortable and okay to say get shit on or get fucked after a successful play I did.
Yeah, I mean, that's really respectable. I mean, like, I understand that wholeheartedly. Like, if you don't like me, just like DBD, you can just move on. You don't have to engage with my content. You can block me if you want. You don't have to like me. But try not to make things personal and be fucking rude. I mean, I know we don't live in that world where that's always going to happen. But yeah, if you just don't like a creator, I don't know, just don't watch them. Lastly, I wanted to respond to this comment I got on the video before this because it rubbed me the wrong way, especially with all this context brought to light.
I don't think the comments are really bashing the streamer, they are more like stating the obvious. Fact is, she was overly toxic and rude for no reason. You can't be surprised that people are gonna find an issue with that.
Just by this part alone, I was tempted to just stop reading because it's clear that this person is the type to call everything toxic. I will die on this hill. In-game taunts, literal moving pixels aren't toxic. Where you say, I don't think the comments are really bashing the streamer, you're just wrong, and in my opinion, you only heard what you wanted to. In the very same video where I got this comment, I showed comments where people were saying she was annoying, disgusting, and a mean girl who wants attention. If you don't think that's bashing someone, I don't know what to tell you.
I also kind of find it funny you keep using quotations for toxic when her behavior is quite literally textbook definition of toxic. Sure, maybe the act of hitting on Hook itself isn't toxic in itself, but her whole attitude is just so overly aggressive and toxic for no reason.
As I previously said, her over-aggression is an act. And honestly, looking back, it's kinda obvious. I could literally stop right here when you say, sure, maybe the act of hitting on Hook itself isn't toxic. That is literally what started this. Even the Feng in her own video said the reason why she lost respect for Vicky was because of her hitting on Hook. To my knowledge, she isn't known for being toxic, and again, even the Feng after this singular interaction with Vicky said she lost respect for her because she got hit on Hook. From a person that thinks hitting on Hook is toxic and gave up so easily, I'd assume they wouldn't like content that was toxic in the first place, right?
Play how you all want at the end of the day, but what goes around comes around, right? You can't have this toxic attitude as a main source of the content you produce and honestly expect everyone to not have any issue with it.
You say play how you want, but I truly don't think you actually believe that. If Vicky went out of the game and called Feng names or talked trash outside of the game, you'd have more ground to stand on with this argument.
The whole point of having this toxic attitude in the content you make is to provoke either a reaction or confrontation. This is the same logic with bully squads and how they work, and that's exactly what she got, so I'm really confused at the double standards that are being at play here. Streamer was toxic, Survivor made a video about her being toxic, comments are essentially just agreeing yes, she seems to be really toxic, so what is the issue?
I hate this logic of, well, this person played in a way I deem toxic, so therefore they deserve to be told to off themselves or be told rude comments. I hold the same energy with bully squads. If I were to talk trash after the game and make it personal when everything's said and done, I'm in the wrong. The reason why I constantly say the words in-game are because nothing is happening in real life while you're playing the game. Last time I checked, DBD doesn't have voice chat, so everything that happens during the match isn't toxic. How can it be? It's literal pixels. Also, your interpretation of the comments on that person's video are in very, very good faith. I took only a couple screenshots of the comments, but the rest aren't that much better. For the last time, the double standard is a survivor got hurt by getting hit on hook in a video game and then decided to take it outside of the game to effectively cancel Vicky. If there's one thing to take away from this video, I hope it's to not take this game seriously, or any game seriously. It's so much easier to say GG's and move on. An in-game action that may inconvenience you will not be the end of the world and ruin your entire day. If it truly does, please just log off. Well, that's all I really have to say about this situation. And hopefully I changed some minds on treating a game like a game. If you ended up liking this video and my content, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. I'm trying really hard to get 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and we're so close to 4,000, so please do me a favor if you like my content, subscribe. If you found yourself liking me more than you already do, consider becoming a channel member or joining our Discord. The links for both are in the description. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.